Could Erika Jayne be demoted to a friend on RHOBH? Erika Jayne has been a main character since she started on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but despite her staying power, could she ultimately spend less time on the show next season and move into a friend role? No casting decisions have been made about RHOBH season 15, so any claims that Erika will be a friend next season are unsubstantiated. But where did the rumors begin, and what would moving into the friend role potentially look like in the series Erika has been on since season 6? Rumors that Erika may be demoted from a full-time cast member to a friend were sparked by a blind item shared by fan account Bravo and Cocktails, which posted an anonymous tip on Instagram. The post read, "Oh snap, she's been demoted. Just received this anonymous email." This West Coast housewife who recently wished her former co-star was a bit more interesting found herself receiving a friend of contract for the new season. Again, the blind item came from an unsubstantiated source, and neither Bravo nor Erika have spoken out about the rumor. An unnamed source claims the blind item refers to a West Coast housewife who recently wished her former co-star was a bit more interesting, a direct nod to a comment Erika made about RHOBH during the reunion. Erika criticized Garcelle for lacking a compelling storyline this season. However, many viewers found Garcelle's presence more dynamic than Erika's. She confronted her longtime friend Sutton Stracke in a rare disagreement, challenged Kyle Richards on the ongoing Morgan Wade speculation, and openly questioned the authenticity of Bozoma St. John and Dorit Kemsley's new friendship. In hindsight, Erika's comment may be coming back to haunt her. Many fans were quick to comment on the blind item, saying that Erika's storyline this season was giving much more HGTV than Bravo. She renovated her house, and that's pretty much it. She never offered any updates on her legal battle, her relationship with her ex-husband Tom Berardi, and played Switzerland in Kyle and Dorit's feud. If the rumors happen to be true and Erika is really getting demoted to a friend, then who would take her place? A few possibilities exist, including ex-housewife Camille Grammer and the morally corrupt Faye Resnick. A Camille comeback or finally promoting Faye to a housewife wouldn't be surprising. Camille and Dorit had a highly charged argument this season, so seeing more of their feud would probably bode well with the ratings. With the success of Denise Richards' show, Denise Richards and Her Wild Things, she may decide to instead reprise her role as a housewife. Of course, the addition of Jennifer Tilly to RHOBH was refreshing this season. She was a fan favorite and some viewers would love to see her promoted to a full-time housewife. There's also always a chance they find someone completely new and fresh to reality TV, which could stir things up. In the ever-glamorous, always volatile world of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, one truth reigns supreme. Diamonds may be forever, but cast contracts are not. And if recent whispers in Beverly Hills' most exclusive salons and whisper networks are to be believed, Erika Jayne, the bedazzled ice queen of confessional shade, may be next in line to lose her full-time diamond. Yes, darling, the phrase $XXPEN IV to friend might be more than just a meme soon. For nearly a decade, Erika Girardi, better known to Bravo fans as Erika Jayne, has been a central figure on RHOBH, slinging sass, designer labels, and that famous blank stare that could freeze a margarita in seconds. From her glam squad to her legal scandals, she's delivered no shortage of drama. But as season 15 pre-production looms, producers are allegedly asking a tough question: is Erika Jayne still essential to the show? Let's not pretend this would be the first time a Bravo celebrity has been pushed from diamond-wielding diva to part-time participant. It happened to Vicki Gunvalson, RHOC. It happened to Jill Zarin, RHONY, and it could very well happen to Erika, especially now that the legal fireworks that once dominated headlines have dimmed to a dull spark. Fading fireworks. Let's rewind to the storm that once made Erika the most talked about housewife on the planet. Her divorce from Tom Berardi and the accompanying legal circus surrounding alleged embezzlement of settlement funds from plane crash victims gave RHOBH a true crime edge that kept audiences glued to their screens. Her every move, makeup-free courtroom appearance, and frosty silence became plot gold. But as the lawsuits trudge forward behind the scenes with less urgency, and as the cast shifts its focus to fresher feuds, Hello, Kyle and Mauricio's separation. Erika's central narrative has begun to feel, well done. No longer the tragic anti-heroine fighting a mounting legal battle in towering heels, Erika's storyline in the last season was largely about her return to the stage and planning her Las Vegas residency. Cue the glitter, but not the ratings. Critics complained that her narrative felt self-produced and out of touch. Fans noticed a distance growing between Erika and the rest of the cast. Was she becoming more of a sideshow than a centerpiece? Friends who never leave being demoted to friend of isn't always a one-way ticket to obscurity. Some housewives have spun it into a rebirth. Marlo Hampton, RHOBH, was a friend for years before finally getting her peach. Kathy Hilton, RHOBH, nearly stole the whole show while refusing to hold a diamond. But for someone like Erika, whose on-camera presence hinges on control, glam, and dominance, a supporting role may feel like a crown stripped, or worse, a silent pink slip in rhinestones. Erika has always declared herself the enigma. But in a friend role, will viewers care to decode her anymore? Can she command a scene if she's popping in and out of dinners with no storyline anchoring her? And will she even agree to a downgrade? Sources close to production say Bravo has floated the idea as part of a larger season 15 reshuffle. With rumors swirling that new blood, and perhaps old favorites like Lisa Vanderpump or Denise Richards, might return, there may not be room, or budget, for every high-paid diamond holder to stay in the spotlight. And let's not forget Erika's once ironclad alliances have eroded. Lisa Rinna, her most loyal ally, is long gone. Kyle Richards is grappling with her own emotional roller coaster. Sutton and Garcelle remain skeptical, and Crystal, well, we're not entirely sure what Crystal thinks, but she's definitely not in Erika's fan club. What would a friend Erika even look like? Picture this. Erika Jayne appears in episode 3 at Dorit's charity event. She enters late, clad in sequins and a smirk, makes one cryptic remark about trusting no one, and leaves with a dramatic air kiss. She appears again in episode 8, where she joins the ladies in Vegas, but just for drinks, not for the drama. We get a confessional or two, but the producers are clearly using her like seasoning, not the main course. Would that be enough to keep fans invested? There's an argument to be made that Erika's been operating like a friend already, showing up at group events, offering minimal vulnerability, and shielding large portions of her life from cameras. Gone are the days of lavish Pasadena mansions or intimate home scenes. These days we mostly see Erika preparing for a show or delivering zingers from the sidelines. Perhaps Bravo is just calling it what it is. Erika's next act, of course, all of this assumes Erika accepts a demotion. For someone who proudly sings about being how many short of a care, being sidelined might feel like a personal affront. She could walk, she could rage, or, in a true Bravo-celebrity twist, she could reinvent. Could we see a humbler Erika? One who lets the cameras deeper into her emotional world? One who reconnects with the women and builds bridges rather than walls? That version might just earn her diamond back and make her more relatable in the process. Alternatively, Erika could decide to exit with one final performance, turning her RHOBH tenure into a glittery highlight reel before pursuing other opportunities. Her Las Vegas residency, podcast appearances, and music career suggest she's far from fading, even if her Housewives star is dimming. The verdict? Whether Erika Jayne is demoted or not, one thing is certain: Bravo needs evolution to survive. With the Housewives franchise facing pressure to keep things fresh in a landscape filled with reboots, rebrands, and reality TV saturation, every cast member must prove their value. Diamonds may shine, but not all sparkle lasts forever. As season 15 approaches, fans will be watching closely. Will Erika's final act on RHOBH be her most memorable yet? Or will she quietly slip into the background, her reign ending not with a bang, but a glittery sigh? For now, the future of Erika Jayne's diamond status remains uncertain, but if she's taught us anything over the years, it's this: never count out a girl who can rise from the ashes in thigh-high boots and a smirk.